what brings you in today?
Well, I'm really nervous because I got accepted into this Thailand program, and that involves me going overseas for a year to teach English to 11th and 12th graders. And I'm nervous to leave my friends and family behind, and it involves giving me all these shots and all this paperwork, and it's just stressing me out.
So, on one hand, you are excited to go to Thailand, but then on the other one, you're nervous to be away from your family, but also what you have to do before you go to Thailand.
Exactly. It makes me nervous because I've been that far away from them before because I went to Japan, but that was only for like 3 weeks. So it was nothing. And this is going to be a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how the communication is going to work with my friends and family because I'm not sure how that's going to work through the phone. I know I get like a Thai SIM card, but I don't know what that means for them, like if they're, you know what I mean? So that's just confusing and stressful.
So you're saying that you're not quite sure how you're going to communicate with everyone back home.
Yes. And when I went to the doctor last week, he told me that to receive mail and packages, that's easy, like I should get them like within no time, but I don't want to write a letter like every week to my dad and be like, hey, how's it going? You know, like that's just going to take a lot of time. I'm already going to be grading so much stuff because I have 45 students, and that stresses me out.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even taught a class that big before, and I've never even taught anything really, period. Like gymnastics, I guess I've taught gymnastics, but that's nothing compared to English, which is sort of stressing me out.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you feel a little bit like you're just not sure like what to expect, so you're kind of like timid and nervous?
Yeah, definitely, because I'm going to be in a different culture anyway, so I don't even know what to expect. Well, I've been taking this online class, and they've been like showing me these videos what I should expect, but still I don't know. Okay, is the video going to be exactly like that? How old is this video? Is it new? So it's just frustrating. And she said, or in the video, it was like talking about like where I pay my rent and stuff, and I go to a gas station, and it's just really weird. Because what do? Walk up to the clerk and say, hey, I need to pay my bills for apartment 2? Like, that's going to be awkward.
You have to go to a gas station?
Yes. And I don't know. Like, I'm sure that's normal there, but to me, I don't go to a gas station to pay for anything besides my gas, so.
Do you think a big role of your nervousness is from like how different everything's going to be over there?
Yeah, I think so, because I'm used to like a small town, like go to Franklin and that small community, and I'm going to be over there by myself, and like the June departure is really small compared to the May one, so there's like 7 of us that are in June, and we have this like huge orientation that's supposed to last 3 days, and there's 7 of us, and then in the May one there's 43 people. So I feel like I'm getting gypped because I'm not going to get to meet anyone. And in my city, I'm the only one in America, like from America, the only one. And then there are all these other cities where they have 3 or 4 people, and then there's just me by myself in this little city. So that kind of is playing another role in it.
So it seems to me that you're saying that everyone, like, you're just you feel like by yourself. You just feel like you're going overseas by yourself, and that's like what's making you nervous about this trip.
Yeah, I think I would be more comfortable if I knew someone, because I'm on a Facebook page and I met people, like a few people that are in the June departure, but they're like, oh, we're going to be over here, and that's like 3 hours away from me. And what if I do get close with them? Like, I don't want to go 3 hours like every weekend to hang out with somebody, and I'm sure they feel the same way. Like, they're not going to want to drive or whatever we have to do to get around. So that'll be stressful. And like, I'm the only person in my school that's from America. Like, I'm sure the person who did it last year, he left. It was a guy, and they like put me in contact with him, so I could like ask him questions, but I don't know if I should reach out, like if that's gonna be weird. Which I'm sure it's not, because they wouldn't give me his information if it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I'm just too nervous, I guess, to reach out to him.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think, like, I know the other teachers aren't from America, but do you think you're still going to be able to like make friends with the other teachers? Do you think they'll speak English?
I don't know. In the videos in the online class, it says that they're going to speak like little English, but they were not going to like fully be able to understand me, which that's stressful. So, but I don't know. I feel like I will make a connection with at least some of them, because obviously those students are taking an English class for a reason. So I feel like there has to be other subjects in there that would be in English too.
Yeah.
Because they offered me if I wanted to teach another class in English, like a computer science class or a geography class, and I said I wasn't sure. I just wanted to feel it out first, because I don't want to take on too much for that. But I don't know. I'm nervous because I'm not allowed to speak. Like if I were to learn Thai, I'm not allowed to speak that in the classroom at all. Like it's in my contract. So I have to speak English, but I don't know how to. I feel like I'm gonna be like one of those pushover teachers. Like I'm just gonna be like, okay, yeah, you can do what you want, because I'm so new to everything, and I don't want to be. Like, I want to be, like, a good teacher, but I don't know how that's going to work out. Like, I'm sure it'll be, like, trial and error, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's just weird, because if you'd have asked me 5 years ago what I was going to do, I would never say I'm going to go teach English in Thailand. So it's just weird now that I'm like, oh, I'm going to Thailand, I'm teaching English, and so I don't know, you know what I mean?
What made you want to teach English in Thailand?
Honestly, I just wanted to travel, and I went and talked to this lady on campus, and she like gave me all this information. She was like, I said, well, I really wanted to do something with my major, but then she was like, well, there's not that much you can do with psychology if you don't have your master's degree. So then I was like, okay, but then she told me like I can do volunteer while I'm there with psychology, and I can teach English to make money. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. So, I don't know. It makes my parents like a little nervous that I'm leaving, but they'll get over it, I think.
So you're saying that like your goal was like you wanted to do something related to psychology. So you're going to be doing like volunteer work with psychology?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to be like volunteering at a counseling center. I don't exactly know how close that is to my school, but she said, or my supervisor said that she would like give me that information once I get there. But where I'm at, my apartment is like 5 minutes from everything by walking, so I don't think it could be too far.
Yeah.
But also I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to put into volunteering because of all the students. That just blows my mind, like how many students I'm going to have. So I don't know if it's going to be like an hour here, 2 hours here type of thing, or if it's going to be like you have to be here like because they're so strict. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that will be like when I'm there.
Okay. So would you say like, I don't know, you're just, so you're saying that they are strict there? Like you have to be on time everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Is that how their schools are too?
Yes, and like everyone at their school wears a uniform too, which I think that's really weird, but apparently it's not, because like when I think of like people in uniforms, I think of like private schools, but I guess there are some public schools here that do wear uniforms, but I guess wasn't aware of that, I guess. But they're just like super common, like they wear a uniform for everything, and it's like long skirts, and then these knee-high socks. It's like in an old movie that you would see, that's what they look like, and like the guys wear little ties and jackets. So it'll be interesting, but at least they don't make people like making fun of each other's clothes or whatever.
Yeah.
But the classes that I'll be teaching will be older, so I didn't expect to have like people teasing them about their outfits. But
Okay. So overall, you are going to Thailand in a couple months, and you're excited and nervous, but you're nervous because, well, you claim that you're nervous because, well, you're going overseas, and you're going to a different country, and you're going to be away from all your friends and family, and communication might be a problem because you're not sure like how that's going to work.
yes,
But you're starting a new adventure, and you still are doing work in psychology, so that's good. And you're getting experience for the future.
yeah.